Good morning, students. Today we are going to begin with the future perfect continuous tense. So, quick recall of all the tenses. Already we have completed the present tense, where you have done the simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense. Then the past tense. Again, in the past tense, also, we have completed the simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous tense. Later on, we move to the future tense, and in that also, we have completed simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and then future perfect continuous tense. All right, so you have to remember wherever you have a continuous tense, the action will continue. The continuous tenses are also known as progressive tenses. So, how do you express the continuity or that the action is going on? By using ing along with the base form of the verb. So, that expresses that the action is continuing, it is going on, it is progressing. So, here you have to learn the future perfect continuous tense. Do you remember? Always future. This is the time that is yet to come. We are imagining or we are expecting, anticipating that something will happen. I told you already, maybe after 10 minutes, after an hour, after a day, after a week, after a month, after a year, whatever. So, next year, next month, all that. So here, what will you use to express? We'll be using the future, the verb that expresses the future tense, that is will. Okay, so you have to look at that future perfect continuous tense. So you have the subject plus will plus have been, and then the base form of the verb with the ing continuity will be shown there. When do we use this verb? This verb is used to express future actions. In the future only, something will continue up till a point of time, or you're speaking about an ongoing action. At that time of speaking in the future, this action will continue. To express that, you're making use of future perfect continuous tense. Now check. Future perfect continuous tense. It is used to express a continued or ongoing action. This action is continuing. So continued or ongoing action that will start in the future. Again, when will this start? This will start in the future and will continue till sometime in the future. So to express such actions, you will be using the future perfect continuous tense, right? Now let's move on to the structure. So in the affirmative, that is the positive, you will be using the subject plus will plus have plus been plus the verb plus ing. The base form will have been will be the same, only the verb, the main verb will differ. Verb plus ing. So with all the pronouns, that is I, you, he, she, it, we, they, you will be using will have been. Then whatever verb is given to you, the ing form with that verb. Like you have the examples there. I will have been waiting for the bus for an hour, imaginary or anticipating. Next Monday, I will have been waiting for the bus for an hour. All right. So, no, I'll be going there by 8 o'clock and I'll be waiting there till 9. Then the bus will come at 9. So, this is what you will be using future perfect continuous tense. Then, with the second person, you will have been teaching the students of this college by 2 years by November. So, November, by the time November comes, this action will be continuing for 2 years. So you will have been teaching the students of this college for 2 years by November. He will have been working in that organization for 8 years by next year. Okay, so by next year, this action will be continuing for 8 years. She will have been learning French for a year by March. Okay, so this action also, it's continuing in the future. It will have been flying for 6 hours before the fuel gets exhausted. All right. We will have been traveling for 10 hours before he reaches his destination. Before we reach our destination. Okay. We will have been traveling for 10 hours before we reach our destination. There's a slight correction there. Okay. Right. The next one, they will have been studying in the Polytechnic for 3 years. Okay. So this is how you will be using the future perfect continuous tense. So next you have the negative form, how to use it. Again, subject plus will, then you use not. Then after that again have been plus verb plus ing. I will not have been doing research for 10 years in 2021. She will not have been writing a book for 2 years. She will not have been living here for 6 years. They will not have been driving for 5 hours. Okay, so this is how you will be using the negative form. Then you have the interrogative. Remember, we'll start with the verb, then comes the subject. In the other forms, the subject comes first, but in the interrogative, that is questions, always the verb will come first. So here you will begin with will, then you have the subject, then have plus been plus verb and the ing, and you have to remember to use the question mark. All right. So, will I have been preparing for the exam in September? Will she have been working for 2 years? Will we have been learning English for 3 years by 2021? Will they have been swimming for 2 hours? So, this is how you will be using it to frame questions, right? So, usage. When is it used? The future perfect continuous tense to show that something will continue up until particular time or event in the future. Okay, Suhas will have been playing football at the university for more than a year by the time he finishes his course. So, till that time, this will continue. He is there and he will be, once he joins the college, the university, he will be playing football and this will continue for a year. By the time he finishes his course, he comes out. So, this is how, there are two events. This event, playing football, will continue till particular time. Till when? As long as he's in the university. Once he finishes, even this finishes. Okay. Then to talk about something that finishes just before another time or action. So he will be tired when he gets home because he will have been driving for 6 hours. So we are talking something that finishes just before another time or action. So he has finished driving, so he'll be tired, you're saying, when he gets home because he will have been driving for 6 hours, right? So now you have the exercises. The first one, you have to fill in the blanks with the future perfect continuous tense. By next summer, dash live here for 5 years. So how will you fill it up? We will have been living here for 5 years. So that way, fill up the rest of the blanks. We dash this house, construct for 2 months when you visit us a second time. By 10 o'clock, we dash the house for 2 hours. By the 2nd of December 2021, we dash in that hospital for 10 years. By the time the students get their diploma, they dash polytechnic for 3 years. How long dash this post by next year? When you come home, the children dash for 2 hours. I will begin to polish the furniture at 8 o'clock in the morning. When you return home at 3, I dash for 7 hours. By the time the teacher comes, the students dash computer games for more than an hour. My son dash maths for 2 hours when I come. Then you have the exercise, the next one. When do we use this? Use it in a sentence. Use since next month. And which tense do you think? Okay, is it simple, future simple, future continuous, future perfect? What will you use there? Explain. All right. Then from 5 till 7 a.m. next Wednesday. So what is it? He will have work there from 5, fixed time. So when do we use the fixed time? In the future perfect. So you can write that. So for 6 years. So what do you think when you have a time period given? Which tense will you use? Future perfect continuous. So that way go on and write down whether it is simple future. All right. Then the next one is you have to, use these verbs in an order, and you have to write down affirmative, negative, or interrogative sentences in present, past, or future. All the perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, or past perfect continuous, or future perfect continuous, using these verbs that are given in an order. So you have around 34 sentences that will test whether you have understood the perfect continuous forms of the present, past, and the future. So read the sentence, understand the meaning conveyed to you, and use the suitable verb there. Okay. So when you know something already has taken place and the time is given, then you will use past perfect continuous. When you know some action started in the past and still continuing at the time of speaking, then you will use the present perfect continuous. And some action will continue into the future up till another action takes place there in the future. Then you will make use of the future perfect continuous tense. So that way, go through all these sentences and try to complete it. Okay. With this, we have come to an end of your tenses. All right. So be thorough, go through, learn all your, uh, the different verbs, the forms of the verbs, the base form, the V1, V2, and V3. All right. Then you also need to learn and be thorough with the helping verbs, forms of be in the present, in the past, then have, has, had, then all this, how to use the simple. In the simple present, you will be using the base form of the verb. With the third person, you will be adding either s or es. Then in the continuous, present continuous, you will be using the helping verbs of the be form. That is, with I, you will use I am writing, I am teaching. With you, you will use you are. Then he, she, it is always is, he is eating. Okay, they and we are, they are writing, we are learning. So you have to remember that. Then, perfect. What will you do in the present perfect? You will use have and has. I have, you have, and the past participle form, V3 form. I have written, you have written, whereas he, she, it has written, eaten, done, whatever, the V3 form, but you will use has in the present perfect. And then what about we have, they have, we have written, they have written. All right. So this is how you will be using the present perfect. Then you have the present perfect continuous. Again, subject plus have been plus verb plus ing. There's no change in that. With all the subjects, you will write I have been doing. Okay. We have been doing. Right. But he has been doing, she has been doing. All right. So that is how you will be using that tense. Okay, so present perfect. Then past, simple past, you will be using the ed form. Learn all those, the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. Then to express all those past actions. Then you have the past continuous, where you will be using the subject and the be form, either was or were. Okay, I was, he was, she was, it was. But with the plural, we were, they were, you were, right? Then uh, the ing form, continuous, past continuous. Whatever verb is given to you, with that you will use the ing to express continuity of an action, that the action is still progressing, it is going on. All right. Then you remember the future perfect, sorry, the past perfect, where you will be using only had with all the pronouns. Had plus the past participle, right? He had written a letter. I had written a letter, right? So there's no confusion there. Then you have the past perfect continuous also, where you will be using subject plus had plus been plus ing form, verb plus ing form, had been writing, had been teaching. Okay, so that is the past perfect continuous. Then you have the simple future, where you will be using will plus the present form, the base form of the verb. Will write, will eat. Okay. Then you have the future continuous, will be plus verb plus ing, will be writing, will be eating. Then you have the future perfect, will have written, will have eaten. Again, there's no change there. Then the future perfect continuous, what we have done just now. So recall, remember, and then understand the rules, apply the rules, and do it. And you will also be given an exercise dealing with all the tenses, the present, the past, and the future, with all the four forms. All right. Thank you.